Two breaking stories just dropped and have Browns fans on high alert. The QB battle between Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett has turned into a straight-up duel, but a detail revealed by a top NFL insider is raising eyebrows. According to Albert Breer, Flacco is being treated behind the scenes like he's untouchable, almost as if he's already been picked. So why hasn't he taken many first-team reps yet? Something's not adding up. And to make things more interesting, there's an AFC East team reportedly sniffing around. If you're a true Browns fan, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any twists. Let's get into it. The Browns quarterback room is heating up, and it's shaping into a straight-up duel between seasoned vet Joe Flacco and former Steelers first-rounder Kenny Pickett for the QB1 crown in Cleveland. Forget about a four-man race. This is Flacco versus Pickett, mano a mano. Pickett threw the first punch back in April, saying it loud and clear. His plan is to be the starter come week 1. Fast forward to training camp, and Flacco's now chiming in, keeping it chill, but clearly locked in. He told Mary Kay Cabot it's not something he and Pickett really talk about face-to-face, but he knows the battle's on. Still, the 40-year-old isn't obsessing over it. He's all about staying present, vibing with the guys, and letting his game do the talking. "You want to be your best self," he said, "and that means just going out there and having fun." Now let's not forget, Flacco stirred the pot earlier this year when he openly admitted he's more focused on playing than mentoring the Browns' two rookie QBs, Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. That didn't exactly scream team player to some, but hey, the man's competitive fire clearly hasn't dimmed. There's even been mixed buzz lately about who would be under center if the season kicked off tomorrow. Some say Flacco, given his late-season heroics in 2023, where he won 4 of 5 starts and carried the Browns into the playoffs. He's also the only guy in the room who's actually played in Stefanski's system. But the franchise might be leaning toward Pickett. He's younger, 27, still a developmental asset, and likely the more long-term vision in the building. Pickett seems to get what it takes, too. Talking to Sports Illustrated, he emphasized being a reliable, steady presence, someone the coaches can trust to run any play, make the smart read, and keep things on track. It's the kind of answer that checks all the boxes if you're trying to win a coaching staff over. Meanwhile, the Browns are making it clear they don't want to lose either Gabriel or Sanders to waivers, which could complicate the depth chart shuffle. Insider Albert Breer dropped a nugget that Cleveland probably won't risk hiding those rookies on the practice squad. Translation: someone's getting traded, and what the insider just revealed might be the clearest clue yet about who's winning the job, and the reason might have nothing to do with on-field performance. Albert Breer is doubling down on his belief that Joe Flacco's got the inside track to be the Browns' Week 1 starter, and this time, he's laying out exactly why. According to Breer, Flacco's impact in the locker room has been huge. Players are buying in, and even though the coaching staff has been careful about managing his reps, they've treated him like a made man this offseason, almost giving him what Breer dubbed a first-round bye in the QB competition. That kind of treatment isn't random. It usually means a guy's got a serious edge. Plus, Flacco's already fluent in Kevin Stefanski's offense, which gives him a leg up on the field. But Breer did throw in a reality check. Flacco hasn't gotten many 11-on-11 first-team reps in camp yet, so there's still some uncertainty about how sharp he'll be when the live bullets start flying. Still, the experience he brings is unmatched in that room, and it's hard to ignore what he did last season, jumping in cold and going 4-1 to get Cleveland into the playoffs. Now, this doesn't mean Kenny Pickett's out of the running. Both he and Flacco are still clearly at the front of the line for the starting gig against the Bengals on September 7th, but Breer added that starting either Pickett or rookie Dillon Gabriel would likely require tweaking the offense to fit their styles, something that wouldn't be necessary if Flacco or even Shedeur Sanders were under center. That's a big factor for a coaching staff trying to hit the ground running in Week 1. And here's the kicker. Stefanski admitted he wants to lock in a starter sooner rather than later, which could signal they're leaning toward narrowing the battle quickly, especially if one guy starts pulling ahead early in camp. One final curveball: the New York Jets. With Justin Fields now dealing with a dislocated toe, they could be sniffing around Cleveland's QB depth, possibly looking to strike a deal. But if there's a trade, it would likely involve Flacco or Pickett, not the two rookies, who the Browns reportedly want to hold on to at least through the season. If Flacco's getting the star treatment, why the caution in practice? Is this politics or just strategy? Whatever it is, the Browns are walking a fine line. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what happens next.